Hello friends, today we will review chapter 23 from Fundamentals of Software Architecture written by Mark Richards and Neal Ford. In this chapter they discuss about the soft skills, leadership skills of software architect. In this chapter they emphasize that software architecture need to have very good leadership, negotiation skills. He should know the politics of the organization. He should be able to navigate through the politics of the organization. He need to have very good negotiate skills. He need to negotiate with executive team, business stakeholders. He need to negotiate with other architects. He need to negotiate with developers. If you have been following my blog for some time, I do emphasize that software architects need to have lot of soft skills. They need to have more soft skills than technical managers, because not only as not only your decision can be challenged by business stakeholders, other architects or developers who may think they have more knowledge, more hands-on knowledge of the things, they know better than you. So everybody is going to challenge your decisions. On the top of that, chances are that you, on the top of that, chances are that you may not have anyone reporting to you. You may be dependent on other technical managers, business stakeholders to carry out your decisions. And you have to build up relationship with the developers that you are able to convince them to do the job. So first let's discuss that when you're discussing with business stakeholders or executives, know the politics, make sure whatever decision you are taking is in line with the vision of the executive team or business stakeholders. To business stakeholder, cost matters. How you're going to ship your product fast to production, that matters. So you may have a very good solution in case of disaster recovery. You would like to have some databases backup, but a lot of these options will cost money. So what they recommend is don't go for the best solution. How you divide a complex problem, you divide the problem into small pieces. So you may get approval for small pieces. So if you have a solution that your system will be available by 100% time and it costs a lot of money, but it may cost a lot of money if your system is 95% up and is acceptable to business owners. Second, coming to convincing other architects, you may have different opinion. You may think, oh, microservices architecture is the best architecture, and other people may not agree. They may think, okay, monolithic architecture is better because of you need less people. You don't have to divide same problem into multiple solutions. But you have seen in microservices architecture, change is easy to upgrade the small services to newer technology or different technology. So what they recommend is you need to show the solution, how your solution is good to other architect. Don't talk, don't say Google an article, show them how your solution is better. So third part is how you negotiate with the developers. As an architect, you never should use your authority to convince developer. Always explain developers why you are taking that decision. If you want developers not to use store procedure, you may want to upgrade to some other database. You need to explain that they should not use databases, store procedures, because you may like to change the database. Or if you want to implement some logic in the business layer, what are the advantages of implementing logic in the business layer? So always explain why. And my personal advice is build relationship. Chances are you may be involved in the hiring. Make sure you hire developers who have some architecture vision, who understand what a good architecture, good design practices are. And another thing is help developers uh, create some support system for yourself. And how you create support system for yourself is, if developers are struggling with some complex memory leaks, performance issues, security issues, help them to resolve that issue so that tomorrow if you need their help, you can bank on them. Other thing they recommend is you should be pragmatic. You may have a vision, you want to implement a very nice microservices architecture in the organization. You have to deal with a lot of issues. You may not have skilled developers, you may not have developers who agree with your vision. You may have a lot of legacy applications which which you may not be able to upgrade. So you start somewhere small, implement your vision in pieces, and be patient. Rome was not built in one day. So don't expect you have some vision how the thing should be and that would be implemented in 1 month, 6 months, or 1 year. Another example is that is lead by example. Make sure you are leading some teams, you are executing some projects. If you want to show them people how to use agile practices, how to use good architecture, and if you want to show team members how to use good architectural and design practices. So friends, if you like this video, watch my other videos in Fundamentals of Software Architecture written by Mark Richards and Neal Ford. Also like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel for your regular updates. Connect with me on LinkedIn and Twitter, especially LinkedIn if you like small summaries of the video. I will be posting a lot of small summaries of the video on LinkedIn. Thanks again.